Chris Ambergy and Zach Poland left the line.
So Bullite's been one of our biggest and best sponsors and friends, I gotta say that. We don't like to call sponsors, we call them partners, and our relationship with Bullite, especially over the last 2 years, has definitely been more of a partnership.
So getting ready for the race, it was quite of a challenge. It was my first time. There was a lot of obstacles I had to learn. Didn't get an opportunity to pre-run, so I had to drive pretty much in the dark, just go off of my GPS and hope I made the right turn.
Man, I'll tell you what, that rock course is no joke. It's serious, and and then blowing the alternator, halfway through the desert, we ended up making it about another 25 miles for the bike guide.
The biggest thing I wish I would have done when I first started running King of the Hammers is finding somebody that has ran it and that is willing to talk to you about it.
And then see if you can get some of your friends and family together, talk to some of us that are actually out here doing it, and we'll help you. We'll help you in any capacity that we can.
We've been pre-running the last week. We qualified yesterday. So yeah, we're just getting them ready to go out there and thrash in the rocks.
My name's Tony Polari, the owner of Bad Batch Racing, and I drive the 428 Can-Am car built by CA Technologies USA. King of the Hammers, in my opinion, is one of the hardest races. It's the pinnacle of off-road racing. It's the top of the top.
So the thing that I've noticed with the changes in industry and coming out every year, the drivers are getting better. Everybody's just good. It's just really good.
A whole lot of King of the Hammers war stories. A lot of cars tumble in the desert, end over end, rolls. You get out there flying about 90 miles an hour. And
right here before the Bronco Arch, Zollinger had caught us coming down Resolution, and I guess he really wanted to beat me to the finish line because he comes sliding down that hill as I'm in the berm before the Bronco Arch and just blasted us. And Pollard over here, he actually stopped. I guess him and Zollinger were racing. He stopped and helped us roll the damn thing back over.
You just helped out Cody Miller get back on his wheels. Good karma right there for you. What was the strategy, though, for yourself in this entire race?
Just drive smart. We didn't run with a co-driver again this year. No spare tools in the car, no spare tire or wheel. Just kept the car light, tried to drive smart. That was pretty much the strategy, and it worked out.
The only thing I can honestly say I would have done differently for King of the Hammers would be push just a little bit harder. I really stuck to my last year's mentality of conserving the car, being conservative, finishing the race.
we learned a lot of lessons last year. We learned what worked. We learned some stuff that didn't work. We were able to get the car across the line for the first time, and that was awesome. So we took those principles that got us there, and we kept them, and we changed things that just didn't work. So this year we've done some pretty cool things, like building a throttle sensitivity adjuster, for lack of better words, to keep our throttle less sensitive in the rocks, to keep our drivetrains alive. A lot of these drivers, I don't think, are expecting to be on wet rock, and when they get out there on that wet rock, it's going to cause a bunch of traffic jams, what we call them rocks. When cars start piling up, one guy brakes, one guy rolls, and blocks the whole race up.
Due to having belt problems, every time I blew a belt, I'd watch 6 people pass me. Once I did manage to get myself to the rocks, kind of persevere and try to get back my placement that I was in before I started blowing belts.
Right after I left pit 2 for the first time, popped a tire maybe 2 miles back into the course and had to run the whole rock course on a flat tire. Other than a few hiccups, it was a good day for the 645 car.
So I was the last official finisher. I think I was number 34 out of 138 racers. ECC, I do a lot of the fabrication work. Zach does a lot of the design. We built 2 cars and they both took a really huge beating and survived. And you could probably go out there and race those cars another 10 times, and those chassis will hold up.
So ECC Racing, as a business, we're moving forward. We've got a couple cars to build for other racers that have come up, saw what our cars are capable of, talked to us about it, and they've already started ordering cars. So we'll be building some more ECC Racing chassis. Those will be going out. You'll see a few in the Ultra 4 series this year. Then you'll see a few more, or hopefully a few more than a few cars here at King of the Hammers next year, because we've got some really big stuff planned.
Currently, we do a lot of bolt-on kits, weld-on kits, a lot of DIY builder kits. We build radiators. We make plug-and-play radiators with the wiring harness, and we've already started designing our own suspension. So we're trying to get into a bigger shop to where we can have 3-phase power and larger machines and do more bulk fabricated parts. That allows us to expand and build ECC Racing.
You can find me on Instagram at East Coast Cowboys Official, or on Facebook as Zach Pollard. You can also find Kyle Sturkay on Facebook and Kyle_Sturkay on Instagram. You can reach out any of those avenues, and we'll get back to you pretty quick, or you can find us at www.eccracingusa.com.
Whenever Ultra 4 posts the schedule for the 2024 season, will be the next race.
We're not sure exactly if the dates are locked in, but we'll definitely be racing some more of the Ultra 4 series this year. Putting to use those points that we got here at King of the Hammers to put us back in contention for the national championship. Just coming across the line itself is a feat.
Crossing the finish line was a big release of just stress, anxiety from the past 6 months of just blood, sweat, and tear trying to make it happen.
Yo, a good shot to get life to the sheep, least nice, but nah, he ain't nice underneath. Got a price on the leash, I don't trust when he speak. Be sounding real spiteful to me, boy, I bleed with the best, got a people.